What's up, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Savvy channel. I'm Craig. We're going to be going over the charts. If you guys watched yesterday's video, I told you where to watch for a bounce in Bitcoin. So far, we have gotten a bounce there. We're going to take a look at the bearish case, meaning we go back below where that bounce area was, or if it holds as support where we could be going, could it be another Wyckoff distribution pattern? We're going to take a look at that. We're going to take a look at both schematics 1 and 2, so definitely stick around for the whole video. If that sounds good to you, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up, leave your comments down below, and we will get into the video. So taking a look at the Dow Jones, right? I've told you I was looking for this target. We've been watching this for about 3 weeks now. We have hit the target. Now, how far are we going to bounce here? This could just be a 5-wave Elliott wave structure, right? This being wave 1, wave 2, with a deep retracement. So wave 4 would be a shallow retracement somewhere up in this area, anywhere from 38,143 to 38,473, somewhere in here. I expect a rebound and then a continuation back to the downside, right? To make yet another low. That is the short term. Let's look at the long term. The long term I've been talking about is if we break down from this ending 5th wave, it looks like it doesn't have to go all the way to the top. If we break this bottom trend line at any given time, I think we're going to see something like this, the Great Depression style crash. But remember, guys, you can make a lot of money when markets go down, right? So before we get into Bitcoin, if you guys are interested in trading, there's a link down below. Use my link and you can get up to a $7,000 deposit bonus for Prime XBT. They are a supporter of the channel. Definitely check them out if you haven't. You could trade gold, Forex, silver, oil, S&P, crypto, everything all from one exchange. So let's get into, I'll also leave a tutorial up top. You guys can check that out. So this is the 5-wave Elliott wave count I've been looking at, right? That would get us the 3rd wave down to about 51.70 or 51.7, 51.8. Get a bounce back up for wave 4 at 56.8 to 59.7. These would be the areas to watch, and then a continuation down. Our target is, if we look at this trend line, let me get this trend line out of our way right now. Whoops, not this one. Right here. We'll get that out of the way. This is our trend line we were watching, and we had a measured move, right? For that to come down to approximately 42.85. There's also a measured move from this, looking at this as the head right here. Bring it over to where we broke there. That gets us around that 50,000 to 51.7 range. Now, this is what we talked about in yesterday's video. This is the bearish case, right? The bullish case is if this 1-to-1 extension holds, and that would be looking at this as an ABC. This is exactly what we were talking about yesterday. If this is able to hold, we should continue up, and this could be another Wyckoff distribution pattern, which we're going to take a look at in a second. I have it all drawn out for you. But as of right now, this is still a good possibility unless that 1-to-1 extension holds. Right, it nailed it right where we thought, 59,744. I had 59.7 right there, but so we're expecting a bounce. Now, will it last is the question. We are getting rejection right on this trend line again. We'll see if we can get back above this and hold support. We could go a little bit higher, but remember, this is a wave 1, 2, 3, and if this 3, let's put this on there. If this is just another 1, 2, 3, we could get all the way back up to 67,175 before the continuation down, right? But I wouldn't expect it to get that high. I would expect the rejection somewhere in here in the golden pocket zone as high as 67.4. So that's an area we're going to watch there. Now, what happens if this holds as support? And we'll take a look at the bigger picture, right? There are 2 distribution schematics. This is schematic 1 from the Wyckoff distribution, right? I'm going to throw that up there so you can see it and judge for yourself. So, as you can see right here, we have our buying climax, right? And then we have our automatic rebound or automatic reaction up to our secondary test, down to our sign of weakness, right? Just like over here. Now that would say we get up to another high to approximately 75 750, but that would take a while. That would take probably to the end of this month. Actually probably to the end of next month if this was to play out. And then we come back down, and this would be phase B. Then we get one more thrust past our up thrust, and this is after distribution, right? Get one more push up and then the continuation down. If you guys were around back the first time we hit 64, I drew this out about 2 months ahead of time. Same amount of time I'm giving you guys now if this is to play out, but remember, that's only if this sign of weakness does not hold as support. That we could be looking, and that high would get us to approximately 76 to 77,000. Now let's take a look at the schematic 2, right? That would show only one more high right here. Let me throw that schematic up so you can see it. And guys, Wyckoff, when he made these theories, it's looking at how money reacts in your distribution phases to keep everyone bullish so they can keep dumping their shares or their Bitcoin at a high price before they really get rid of it and the crash really comes, right? So if that was the case, we have our up thrust right here in phase B, and that would be our final one, which would happen around the same time. This would be towards the middle or end of next month of May would be your high, and this one here would get us to approximately 75 to 76,000 looking for. So either way, either schematic at 75, 76,000 range would be a good area to short up in here if this holds as support. So you could be in a long now and put your stop losses below this 59.5 range. Yeah, keep it below that 59.5 range, and you could ride it all the way up to here. But if this breaks, guys, I think this is going to be that 5-wave count I've been talking about. So that's what I'm looking at there. Let's take a look at the big picture here. This also shows a good possibility that we have topped out, a big bubble pop. I used to think that this high right here was this high, but after looking at the chart and how it's playing out, 3 higher highs before the big crash. So something to be aware of. Just be careful, guys. And Tesla, as you guys know, we've been talking about it for about 3 years now. I'm a buyer between 40 and 50 bucks. I think that's going to be a great opportunity, just like all the other low prices that I still believe are coming are going to be a great opportunity for long-term wealth. But in the meantime, you can trade the markets up and down. Like I said, use my link down below, Prime XBT. Check them out. They got some free contests on there where you can win money without any of your own risk. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. Definitely stick around. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that thumbs up. I will be doing another update tomorrow morning, and we'll see how this is playing out. So if you want to keep up on it, make sure you're subscribed. Take it easy, guys. I will see you in the next video.